strict water restrictions come into effect for millions of Californians shortly as the west coast of America continues to experience a crippling drought.
California, known for its stunning landscapes and rich agricultural heritage, is facing a serious water crisis. The reserves are dwindling fast, pushing the state into a critical situation. With droughts becoming more severe, California has embarked on an ambitious $20 billion water transfer project. But what exactly does this project entail? And can it really solve the water crisis? This massive endeavor could revolutionize how water is distributed across the state. In this video, we'll cover the extent of the project, its possible advantages, and the issues surrounding it. California's water shortage problem is not a new one and has been in the making for several decades. It's been attributed to climate change, population growth, and large-scale farming. There are very few reserves of water in the dams, and most farms attest to the fact that they cannot water their crops as they used to. Although the water crisis is not new, it's been worsened by climate change due to changes in temperatures and rainfall patterns. Water sources in California are under pressure. Some of the past years have been the driest the state has ever seen, stretching the available reservoirs and groundwater to the limit. The urgency of addressing these issues has never been greater. To overcome these challenges, California has devised a $20 billion water transfer project. This entails creating new pipelines, canals, and reservoirs to move water from areas of surplus to areas of scarcity. The project seeks to collect excess water in the northern part of California and transfer it to the dry central and southern regions of the state. Naturally, the scale is enormous, raising the question, how will this giant infrastructure plan be implemented? The aim is to balance the water supply in the state so that water-scarce areas can receive water from the water-rich areas, supporting both urban and agricultural demands. Such a large-scale project also requires robust logistical planning and execution. However, the engineering challenges of the water transfer project are significant. Modern technologies and creative concepts are being used to optimize water flow and minimize the negative environmental impact. There are proposed underground pipelines, elevated canals, and intelligent control systems for water flow and leakage. The pipelines will be reinforced to bear pressure and withstand other factors that may affect them. The implementation of an automated system will enable authorities to regulate water flow and usage precisely. Engineers and environmentalists must collaborate closely to address these technical challenges. Environmental issues are a major concern in the project, as water redirection can severely impact ecosystems and wildlife. Environmentalists are concerned that redirecting water from rivers may affect fish populations and decrease biodiversity. Moreover, construction work may interfere with natural habitats. To mitigate these issues, the project emphasizes environmental assessments and management strategies to preserve habitats and avoid the negative impacts of water abstraction on rivers. This aspect of the project requires continuous monitoring and adaptive management strategies. The construction phase of the water transfer project is a massive undertaking that demands extensive planning and effort. It involves digging large trenches, installing thousands of kilometers of pipelines, and setting up new reservoirs and pumping stations. Minimizing the impact on the local population and environment is a significant task, and it remains to be seen how the government will handle it. Due to the project's large scale, construction will proceed 24/7, with workers putting in long hours to meet the schedule and address any problems that arise. Safety measures, state-of-the-art equipment, and well-trained workers are critical factors in making this enormous infrastructure project a success. The logistics of coordinating such a vast construction effort are incredibly complex. When a project spans across an entire state, there are bound to be environmental consequences. The $20 billion investment is substantial, but the potential gains could be even greater. Increased access to water can boost food production, feed growing urban populations, and provide employment. However, financing such a large project requires a solid financial plan and public support. It's estimated that the project will create employment opportunities for thousands in construction, engineering, and maintenance, which should help gain public approval. Additionally, water availability will encourage investment in businesses and industries, aiding the state's economic development. The long-term economic benefits could transform the region's economic landscape. The water transfer project has mixed reactions. As with any large initiative, people from different areas have varied perceptions of its necessity and fairness. The division of water is a complex issue, and deciding how the water will flow is a delicate decision. Meeting the needs of a growing urban population, agriculture, and the natural environment is always challenging. The project requires fair water distribution and consideration of all stakeholders' concerns. Therefore, involving the public and having clear decision-making procedures is crucial to gain community support and address any social consequences. Transparent communication and community engagement will be key to the project's success. Funding the water transfer project requires $20 billion, a significant amount of money. Financing is planned through the state funds, federal grants, and partnerships with private entities. These funds must be well managed, with expenditures kept in check by communities and long-term financial planning crucial for maintaining and operating the new infrastructure. Proper financial management will also reduce risks and keep the project within budget, benefiting California's economy and its people. Ensuring accountability and transparency in the financial aspects will be essential. Opinions on the water transfer project vary. Some believe it's the only way to secure California's future water supply, while others are concerned about the environmental and social impacts. These concerns need to be addressed through community participation. Public hearings and feedback sessions will ensure that all people are involved in the planning and implementation of the project. The project also aims to increase public participation in decision-making processes concerning water source management in California. Engaging diverse perspectives can lead to more sustainable and accepted outcomes. The water transfer project is one solution, but not the only one. California is also exploring options and measures alongside the project to solve the water problem. Desalination plants, water recycling programs, and conservation efforts are multidimensional strategies for sustainable water management. Desalination, which turns seawater into fresh water, is being expanded along the coast. Efficient water management is also improving through recycling, where wastewater is treated to become drinking water at treatment plants. These investments, along with the water transfer project, seem promising as they address water shortage for multiple fronts, increasing California's resilience against a dire future. The $20 billion water transfer project has its fair share of challenges and controversies, but it also represents a vision for California's future. It highlights the possibility of a safer and more secure water supply for the troubled state. Could we really achieve a future with abundant water for all? If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more content.